So, before this video begins, I'm sick. Yay. So, sorry if I end up being a little sniffly or anything. I'm not feeling too bad right now, but I'm feeling an immense amount of exhaustion. So that's fun. Does not help that I plan streaming today. Yay, that's fun. Anyways, hola, hello there, gamers, bronies, y all the in-betweens. And happy 2025. I know I made another video, so if you guys watch that video first, it's gonna be like, Itzel, can you not say that again? It doesn't help that I recorded that video first, so yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, no, happy 2025, motherfuckers. We're back at it again. So I thought I might as well make a little update video about everything because I've been a little all over the place lately, and I gotta discuss that. So I might as well just say how I've been doing. I've been really exhausted lately because I'm trying to get a lot of work in animation and voice acting, more animation as of late, and that's for a good reason. I've talked about this like a few times, mainly on stream, but to put it simply, I want to get into animation as my major. Like, I do want to be an animation major for college, and as of currently, I'm gonna start applying to community college in the next month or so. So yeah, I've really been thinking about that more lately, and I realized, oh shit, I need to start getting more animation work. So I've been taking up a little bit more jobs related to that. But even so, I've been doing a lot of voice acting stuff because voice acting is a big passion of mine that I do also want to pursue as a career. Animation means a lot to me in general. Like just anything related to the arts, whether it's acting, singing, making music, whatever it is, I just really love it all. And because of that, I'm really just trying to pursue everything. And I had especially came to the realization for the lack of animation in my career because of last school year. To those who don't know, I took a beginner's 3D animation class in my junior year of high school. So that was last year. And I had a lot of fun with it. It was probably one of the best classes I had taken that year because I felt like I was in a not so overwhelming environment. I was in the sort of environment that I want to be in for work. Just a lot of people around me, but not in a way that's really overwhelming. We chit-chat every little bit, but like not a crazy amount to the point where it could be really anxiety-inducing or make me feel so anxious about interacting with people. Hell, some of the people in that class were actually friends of mine. And it was a really good environment. And then also my teacher, who is someone in animation, he was very, very nice about things and very lenient and everything and very helpful. And I had really gotten accustomed to learning on Maya, which to those who don't know, I know I'm saying that a lot and I feel bad. I always say repetitive phrases over and over again, and that's because I literally have a very limited vocabulary when I'm recording. I don't know why, but when I'm talking to people, I get very limited with my vocabulary, and it's weird because like I actually have a very wide one, just I guess it's the social anxiety. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, no, like this was the sort of environment that I liked, and I got accustomed to the standard software that the animation industry uses for 3D animation, which is Autodesk Maya. And I actually really like that software. I had a good time with it. And because of that in the past year, so it's been really hard for me to transition into using Blender for 3D stuff. But after that, I had realized I really need to start working up more on animation. I need to start doing more animations, animatics, stuff like that. And I really do want to put a little more focus into that. This isn't me saying, oh, I don't want to do artwork anymore. Oh, I don't want to voice actor anymore. I don't want to pursue any like music related stuff anymore either. No, nothing along those lines. Far from it. What it is that I want to try to get a little more animation work right now. So I'm trying to amp that up a little so that way it's a little better for me. Because music, it's like, well, yeah, I haven't posted any like music that I've made yet. A lot of people know that I play music. I have 3 different instruments. I've actually played 4 different instruments throughout my entire life. And I'm hoping to pick up another instrument or 2 pretty soon. I know how to sing, and I have been trained with my singing. Currently, I'm on break with my singing lessons, but I am trained in that already, and I know how to sing very much like Broadway-esque music. I know how to sing musical theater, and even a bit of opera. I grew up also in church choir, so I also know gospel, and I was in school choir, so I am very much trained with my singing, and I'm trained with my music, because I did also learn piano with the same lady that I have lessons in singing with, and I did take violin lessons when I was starting out being a musician, back when I was about, I think, 7 or 8 years old. So I'm in that sort of position where it's like, the one I'm the least bumped up in is animation. And I want to pursue that as college, ironically enough. I want to get a degree majoring in animation, more specifically storyboarding, because that's very high in demand in the animation industry. And also, it's just a really fun thing to do. I've made storyboards before, and they are incredibly fun. But the problem is that some schools don't accept fan art or fan animations as work in your portfolio. It's kind of considered unacceptable depending on what school you apply to. So you have to be really careful. And while my main school of choice has a very unique program that doesn't actually require you having a portfolio, because the whole point is that this is actually a program for people who want to pursue being in the film industry or in the gaming industry, anything along those lines, and can't because most colleges in those sort of places are very far away. Like example, San Jose is about an hour and a half from where I live. LA is 5 hours away from where I live. So that's kind of the whole point of that program. And because of that school's acceptance rate, I do think it's a very good chance that I will get in. But for other schools I want to try apply to, guess what? You require that. So my backup schools, I'm still trying to find a plan as to what to do for my animation portfolio and my art portfolio. I really am trying to figure that out because I very much love doing fan art. Fan art is really fun for me. It's a good drive for me. But I realized that's not what I could fully do for work. So what now? Well, I'm trying to just start getting some indie animation jobs right now, specifically in storyboarding or just animation in general, to start having a sense of work. I also am gonna maybe start trying to do some original artwork every now and again that's in varying different art styles, so that way I could again bump up my portfolio a bit. So yeah, I'm going to do animation a little more. Because of this, obviously my my scheduling is going to be a little wonky. Because a lot of these jobs are kind of one-off, so once I'm done with that project, I'll be done. I really say the only exception is like the MOP Reanimated by Gator Gojani. His plan is to possibly do that yearly, and I had a great time working with John the first time with the MLPG 5 Reanimated. That was an amazing experience for me. He was a great person to work for. Everyone there in the project was so friendly, very amazing people to be around. And while I didn't become friends with any of these people, because it's very different for me to try to interact and become friends with people in the MLP fandom, I very much had a good time, and so many of those people were friendly and great people to be around. And I did join his one that he's hosting for this year, which is on Magical Mystery Cure from MLP G4. So yeah, no, I'm excited for this, and I had a really good time with that. And I will say he was very, very cooperative with me, especially when my Discord was hacked. He actually did pay me during this time frame because he saw my GoFundMe and was willing to help me out. So I really do appreciate that. So I know John is probably not watching this video, but thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm so sorry for going into that whole spiel, but I do think it's important to discuss considering the future of my channel. I also want to start really making more music. I have demos and stuff, but a lot of it is just unfinished stuff that I'm not fully happy with. I might post them every now and again on here just for the sake of it. I'm really trying to figure out my sound right now, and I do have a few ideas for music right now. Like example, I have 2 Digital Circus fan songs like that I have ideas for. One on Pomni that puts more focus into like episodes 1 and 2, possibly 3 if I could find a way to make it work. And one specifically on Gangle for episode 4. That's very Vocaloid inspired. I love Vocaloid, and that's been such a big drive for me music wise, especially lately. So I would love to make a song about Gangle. I don't know fully what I'm gonna do with that song, but I'm just trying to figure things out as I go, especially since I just reinstalled GarageBand recently. So yeah, I'm figuring things out again. As for art and voice acting, I want to start putting out more comic dubs on here, so I'm going to start trying to do that more. I want to try to finish up at least a scene of mine for another project, for an animation project I'm in or something first, and just try to see how that goes, so yeah. So yeah, more comic dubs will be on the way. I'm going to start doing some voice acting stuff, especially collaborative voice acting stuff. I might as well say this. I want to start collaborating more with friends of mine, coworkers of mine, and acquaintances of mine, just because I really do want to improve my social skills and networking. That is a very something very important that I had learned when I did my marketing class last year, which was also one of my favorite classes that I took my junior year. As you could tell, my junior year of high school was such a great year for me. And maybe I'll talk about that someday, but for now I won't. But when I was learning marketing, I had realized networking is a skill that I actually have and has actually gotten me a very long way. I've known this skill ever since I was a little kid. Because even when I was in elementary school, while I wasn't a popular kid, I always was friendly with the popular kids, enough to know what was going on in the school, behind the scenes, stuff that most people would not know, especially most students. And because of that positioning, even though I wasn't popular, it was still enough for me to know what I was doing and to be more friendly around people and everything. It was very crucial. And that's kind of the case for me even with YouTube now, because I'm not famous or anything, but people I've looked up to keep finding me, and I swear to God, it's like there's specifically something about me that causes people that I look up to find me. Like example, Alex Rochon recognized me just by my name when I went to SAC Anime a few weeks ago, which was really funny to me. I'll talk more in depth about that in a video about SAC Anime, but he recognized me by name. Kawaiipony has actually seen one of the projects that I'm in as a voice actor, Corrupted Consequences, which is by my amazing friend Flutters. Go check her out, by the way, she's amazing. And that's really helped out Flutters in the long run, and I'm very happy for her to see how much she has grown. I've been friends with her for a very long time now. I've known her for almost 5 years now at this point, so it's very weird for me to see how known she is now compared to when I first met her like 5 years ago. It's really funny, and I'm very happy for her. And when I had realized this, I'm like, oh my god, this is just like in elementary. Like how, despite me not being very known, it like there's people that know me that are a little more known, and they'll do well and everything, and they're just still friendly with me because like I still try to be as friendly to them as I can. I'm really trying to, and because of like everything going on in my life, I really do want to improve that even more. Obviously, Kaiser and Paula have they've done a lot for me. I mean, I'm on friendly terms with them, so it's like I'm at the point where it's like, oh shit, yeah, I have to be used to this now at this point. I have to be, and you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm a lot more neutralized to this compared to even last year or a few months ago. And I had noticed this when I met Lizzie and Alex at SAC Anime a few weeks back. So yeah, no, I do think it's improved, and because of this, I want to push myself even more to be more social. I want to start doing collabs here on my channel for fun, because I think it'd be a great way to improve that networking skills, be more social, and hopefully make new friends. I love working with people like in that sort of way sometimes, just I don't know how, because one, I'm 17. I'm a 17-year-old who works in this very different position compared to most people my age. You know, most people are not out here managing their own career as a multi-talented artist and a small business all at once in my age. Nobody is usually, but here I am doing exactly that. So I'm trying my best with what I can, and you know, so yeah, continuing on. I really have been trying to, that's obviously like a big issue, and I get like really anxious just talking to people, and some of these people I talk to are also idols of mine. Again, Kaiser and Paula are really big examples of this, and I really just get anxious about that. But nowadays it's like I'm a little more chill, to the point where it's like I could genuinely talk to these people and not get as anxious nowadays. And that's good. That shows how much I have grown. So because of that, I do want to start having more collaborative projects with people I work with, or even just know, and straight up friends with. So that way there's a more sense of community. I really have learned that I strive well in this sort of way, especially through my live streams. So yeah, that's kind of the plan when it comes to just that sort of stuff. As for streaming, I feel like streaming is going to stay the same for the most part for the next few months. Because I don't know what my schedule for college is going to be. And I really do want to try to find a way for my friend Violet to be on these streams more. She's, out of every member of the group chat of parental issues, she's the one I've actually known the longest. I've known her for 5 years now. And that's crazy for me to think about. I have known her for such a long time, and she is a sweet and amazing person. She was one of the very first people I became friends with in the My Little Pony audio drama space, and she has stuck by through some of the worst, because 2020 me is so different compared to me now. I was a very different person back then, and you know, I don't like talking about that time of my life when it comes to my online career, because it does trigger me mentally a lot. So yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with. And Violet has seen that side of me and everything. She saw a lot, and yeah. But I really do want her to be more in the stream, so I want to try to find a way for plus it doesn't help that also Carmelo's work schedule, Jazz now has a work schedule, and Cool sometimes won't be able to be active. So I'm hoping to try to find a way during the summer for all of us to be able to stream together on my channel more. So I'm hoping at some point to find a better schedule for streaming, especially when I start college, so that way we could be able to properly work things out. So that's kind of the plan. For now, things are going to stay the same for the next few months, but yeah. I also want to start talking about my laptop. I've talked about this for the past few months, but my laptop has been getting worse and worse. It'll sometimes, when I just close it, it'll completely black out. The screen will completely black out. Even if I turn it on, turn it off and then turn it back on. If I shut it down, it'll sometimes do that. So now I'm terrified of shutting this computer down sometimes, because it'll do that. And it'll be off sometimes for multiple days, sometimes for a day, sometimes for a whole week. I never know, and that concerns me. So because of that, I really need to advertise more on my GoFundMe, because otherwise I will not be able to make as much content for you guys. And that laptop is very important for me to write episodes of Crossing Bounds, to plan out my work schedule, to write down what stuff I need to work on, write scripts to my essay videos, edit my essay videos. A lot of the bigger stuff is worked on with that laptop. And I really need to save up to get a better one. So please, if you guys have the money, do donate to my GoFundMe. I really need the help right now. It's bad. I hate the sort of situation I'm in, you know. I completely have to fend for myself to afford for better equipment and a better life, straight up. It sucks. I hate it. You guys don't know how much I hate this. It is so hard for me, because this isn't something I should be doing at the age of 17, but I have to, you know. So you know what, it is what it is, and I gotta deal with it, okay? I gotta suck it up whether I want to or not. So yeah, if you guys could donate, please donate to the GoFundMe. I also will be hopefully trying to save up on better equipment. I've looked into microphones recently for work, and I found some really nice mics that I might be trying to get pretty soon. I also will probably get at some point like a storage USB or something for my my Switch. And I don't know if I'm gonna get the Switch 2 entirely. I want to see how the device is, how the console is, before I decide to upgrade to that. But I'll definitely be on the lookout for that and see if I really like it or not, and possibly buy it. I also want to talk about Crossing Bounds real quick. So as of right now, I'm finishing up the script to episode 1. I had to completely rewrite some stuff in the past few weeks. And I'm trying to like properly put all the scenes in together so that way they work well cohesively in the story. I'm not worrying as much about the prologue part of the series, but more the main series itself. So I'm working through that right now. I also am just like I'm gonna start trying to look for VAs right now. I've already taken into consideration a few people, but I'm planning to reach out to them soon. So yeah, that's kind of where things are going. So yeah. I also want to talk about just a few last things. First of all, one of my plans, Patreon. I will be opening up a Patreon pretty soon. I've been working on this actually for a few years now, and I'm gonna probably start talking with people I know who have a Patreon to ask for help as to like how to properly set up some small little things that I need to still fix. So to anyone I work with or am acquainted with, or friends with, sorry if I DM you asking for help about like setting up a Patreon and everything. That is because I just don't fully know how to do this yet, and I'm still getting accustomed to things. So yeah, I'm so sorry. And also, I will be trying to open up an Etsy shop pretty soon. I actually have it open technically, but I don't have any items up on there. I'll have it in the link in the description below. So yeah, there you go. Go follow me. I also have a few friends of mine like recommended on my Etsy shop. So if you guys do want to support some people that I personally know that are amazing artists, amazing creatives and everything, please go check out what stuff they have up on there. So yeah, I want to make like stickers, keychains, stuff like that. Stuff like related to the channel, stuff not related to the channel, and based on different fandoms that I'm in, possibly on original characters if I do actually start at some point to make stuff of original characters. I don't think so, because anytime I try making an original character, I just scrap it off in the side and I feel bad about it later on, but then I just forget them again. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. Fun little cycle, you know? But yeah, that's another one of the plans. I also want to let y'all know, by the way, if someone donates $500, I'll still make the Bride and Daughter of Discord video. Yeah, I still have this deal going up. If y'all are willing to donate that much money, please do so. I need money. I do actually need money to also get equipment for making stickers and stuff like that. So I'm going to be looking into that pretty soon. Fun little thing. Yay. And lastly, I just want to say thank you all. Thank you all for 2024 probably being the best year for the Kawaiipony Productions channel. While I've been a little off and on with content, and I especially lacked in uploading any MLP content, which I do deeply apologize for, I still think overall 2024 was a great year for me, because I changed and grown a lot compared to previous years. And I've probably been the happiest I have ever been in a very long time. I've made so many new friends. I've gotten close to so many people. My social anxiety is a lot better now compared to previous years. Just overall, I've grown a lot, and I'm very proud of myself. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you all. The goal for this, I was originally planning to have my goal be 1,000 subscribers by beginning of April, like a little before my birthday. So that way, the whole thing was that I was going to do a face reveal Q&A for the 7-year channel anniversary and my 18th birthday. I don't know if I'll do that for 1K at this point. But you know what? Please do possibly make that happen. I would love this to be the goal of my channel. I want to reach that by April. So please, please guys, share my videos around. Share my channel around. Comment more on my videos. Like my videos. All that random shit. Please go do it all. Because that's how I get more seen. I want to be in the YouTube partnership program. I want to start fully getting income from doing YouTube because it's hard for me. It is hard. You know, I am disabled to the point where I cannot, like, I'm mentally, like, I'm not physically disabled, I am mentally disabled, but I am so traumatized mentally to the point where I cannot get a normal job anymore. I can't go out as long as most people could, and it sucks. It all really sucks. So because of that, it makes getting a regular job harder, especially one that's in person. I can't get one that's in person. I have to get something that's remote now, which really sucks. Again, really sucks. So YouTube is one of the very few options I have. So please, guys, do share my videos around, share my channel around, do anything you can to help me out over here. I would really love to reach 1,000 subs by my 18th birthday and do the face reveal Q&A. You know, I would really appreciate that. I don't really know what else to say, but just thank you all. I think that's all from me now. If you guys do want to follow me for more, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Blue Sky. I don't use Blue Sky a lot, but it's there. I also have a Throne account if you want to possibly buy me something. You know, that helps. That helps out a lot, actually. Go do that. Even though TikTok's being banned, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take that off of my description, I guess. But yeah, no, I'm TikTok being banned. We'll see how that goes. And I am also gonna revamp my Discord server a bit, so please go join the Discord server. It's in the link in the description below. I have that also in my description now. I've had it in the past few weeks, so go do that. Anyways, I think that's all from me. So I am Itzel, or Itzel, aka Kawaiipony Productions, and I'll see y'all the next time I plan disgracing this side of the internet. So till then, adios, goodbye, you remember.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
You are not the god, not capable